Billionaires have a profound impact on the world economy, politics, and philanthropy. Many of these billionaires are the founders of technology goliaths, with a sizable portion of their fortune still invested in the business they founded. Forbes releases an annual billionaires list in which the world's wealthiest people are quantified and ranked. The most recent edition was published in May of 2022. Here's a list of the world's 10 wealthiest persons, ranked by net worth as of May 2022. Before we move on with the video of the top 10 richest people in the world in May 2022, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Number 10. Jim Walton. Jim Walton was born on June 7, 1948, in Newport, Arkansas, United States, and is currently 74 years old. He earned a Bachelor of Business Administration and Marketing from the University of Arkansas. His net worth is estimated to be $69 billion as of May 2022. Jim Walton began his career as the founder of Walmart by using Walmart shampoo and conditioner in his daily life, particularly in the lives of men and women. He is just focusing on getting to the next level and doing well in his field because he is just focusing on getting to the next level and seeing himself in a dream position. Number 9. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, full name Mark Elliott Zuckerberg, was born on May 14, 1984, in White Plains, New York, United States. His net worth is $77.3 billion as of May 2022. Mark, an American computer programmer and internet entrepreneur, is the co-founder of Facebook, the world's largest social networking platform. Zuckerberg dropped out of college after his second year to fully focus on his new startup, Facebook. Zuckerberg enrolled at Harvard University after graduating from Exeter in 2002. Mark dropped out of college after his second year to fully focus on his new startup, Facebook. Dustin Moskovitz and Chris Hughes, Zuckerberg's roommates, assisted him in adding features and making the site available to other educational institutions across the country. Because registered users could build profiles, upload images and other media, and keep in touch with friends, Facebook quickly became popular. Mark Zuckerberg lives in a mansion built in 1903, which he paid $7 million for. Zuckerberg has a long history of giving to charity. Mark and his wife, Priscilla Chen, have been known to give large amounts of money to charities and other humanitarian causes. In December 2012, the couple announced that they would be signatories to the Giving Pledge, in which a group of wealthy people pledged to donate the majority of their wealth to charitable causes. Number 8. Carlos Slim. Carlos Slim was born in Mexico City on January 28, 1940, a Mexican businessman who became one of the world's wealthiest persons. As of May 2022, his net worth is estimated to be $82 billion. Slim, a self-made Mexican entrepreneur, is the son of Catholic Lebanese immigrants to Mexico. He was previously the chairman and CEO of telecom giant América Móvil. Slim admits to preferring the simple life, and his lifestyle may appear to be less extravagant than that of other billionaires. Carlos has remained a savvy investor and businessman, ensuring that his fortune grows. His home in Mexico City is estimated to be valued over $25 million. He also has a property in Los Angeles that is estimated to be worth over $50 million. His home is said to be one of the most expensive in Los Angeles. Number 7. Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer, full name Stephen Anthony Ballmer, was born on March 24, 1956, in Detroit, Michigan, United States. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, his personal worth is estimated to be about $97 billion as of May 2022, making him the 10th richest person on the planet. Steve Ballmer is the ex-CEO of Microsoft who led the company from 2000 to 2014. After dropping out of Stanford's MBA program, he joined Microsoft as employee number 30 in 1980. Ballmer led Microsoft through the first dot-com crash in efforts to catch up to Google in search capabilities and Apple in mobile phones. He purchased the NBA's Los Angeles Clippers for $2 billion the same year he retired from Microsoft. Since 2014, he has increased his philanthropy, putting over $2 billion into a donor-advised fund with focus on lifting Americans out of poverty. In 2018, he put $59 million into social solutions, which makes software for nonprofits and government agencies. Steve Ballmer's impact on the technology industry and at Microsoft is still widely felt. Over the course of his 33 years at Microsoft, his economic knowledge and leadership helped the company grow from a startup to a dominant power in the industry. Steve Ballmer's fortune has made him one of the world's wealthiest people. Number 6. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani, full name Mukesh Dhirubhai Ambani, is an Indian businessman who was born on April 19, 1957 in Aden, Yemen. The chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries, Ltd., has a net worth of $98.5 billion. Ambani was the fourth of 4 children born to Dhirubhai Ambani, who began his career as a gas station attendant. Because of the increasingly turbulent political climate in Aden, Mukesh's birthplace, the family relocated to the Bolshwar neighborhood of Bombay, where they lived in a communal building that commonly features low-rent, 2-room apartments. Ambani is recognized for his love of Hollywood movies and sports, in addition to being a successful businessman. In the same year, Dhirubhai and a cousin established the Reliance Commercial Corporation, which grew into RIL from a commodities trading operation that began in a 1-room rental space. Ambani is steering Reliance toward green energy. Over the next 10 to 15 years, the company plans to invest $80 billion in renewable energy and construct a new complex next to its refinery. Number 5. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, the full name Warren Edward Buffett, born August 30, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska, United States. He is an American businessman and philanthropist widely regarded as the most successful investor of the 20th and early 21st centuries, with a net worth of more than $116 billion as of May 2022. Buffett, known as the Oracle of Omaha, was the son of Nebraska U.S. Rep. Howard Homan Buffett. He studied with Benjamin Graham at Columbia University's School of Business after graduating from the University of Nebraska in 1951. Buffett returned to Omaha in 1956 and took majority control of textile manufacturer Berkshire Hathaway Inc. in 1965, making it his primary investment vehicle. From the 1960s to the 1990s, the major stock indices increased by a factor of 2. Buffett said in June 2006 that he will donate more than 80% of his money to philanthropic foundations. By 2020, he had increased this to 99%. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, founded by Microsoft founder Bill Gates and his then-wife Melinda to address global health and education challenges, was the primary recipient. Since the early 1990s, Bill and Buffett had been friends. Buffett's 3 children and the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation, which focused on women's reproductive rights and financed college scholarship programs, were among the other groups that received money. Warren and the Gateses launched the Giving Pledge in 2010, inviting other affluent people to contribute the bulk of their money to charity. Number 4. Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault was born on March 5, 1949, in Roubaix, France. He is the chairman and CEO of the French conglomerate LVMH, Mott Hennessy Louis Vuitton SA, which is the world's largest luxury goods corporation. Arnault's net worth is estimated to be $119.4 billion as of May 2022. Bernard Arnault earned his engineering degree from the École Polytechnique in Paris. He took over his father's construction company, Ferré Savinel, in 1971, and he renamed the company Farinel Inc. and turned its concentration to real estate 8 years later. In Europe, Arnault was known for reviving French couture in 1995 by hiring British fashion designer John Galliano to replace the venerable Hubert de Givenchy at the latter's Paris fashion house. A year later, the Pope of Fashion, as Arnault was dubbed by Women's Wear Daily, moved Galliano to Christian Dior and replaced him at Givenchy with the brash British fashion designer Alexander McQueen. Bernard Arnault then hired Marc Jacobs, a young American designer, as the creative director of Louis Vuitton, a manufacturer of luxury leather goods. That same year, LVMH acquired a majority stake in Jacobs' Epinomis line. Arnault completed the acquisition of Tiffany to join LVMH in October 2020. The acquisition expands Arnault's luxury portfolio. Bernard has been married twice and has 5 grown children, 4 of whom work for the company: Delphine, Antoine, Alexander, and Frederic. Number 3. Larry Page. Larry Page, by name of Lawrence Edward Page, was born on March 26, 1973, in East Lansing, Michigan, USA. His net worth is $124.5 billion as of May 2022. Page, whose father was a computer science professor at Michigan State University, earned a computer engineering degree from the University of Michigan in 1995 before enrolling in the doctoral program at Stanford, where he met Brin. The idea of improving the ability to extract meaning from the massive amount of data accumulated on the internet captivated their interest. They developed a new type of search engine technology from Page's dorm room, leveraging web users' own ranking abilities by tracking each site's backing links. That is, the number of other pages linked to them. Larry Page resigned as CEO of Alphabet, Google's parent company, in December 2019, but he remains a board member and controlling shareholder. In 1998, he co-founded Google with fellow Stanford PhD student Sergey Brin. Page and Brin co-created Google's PageRank algorithm, which powers the search engine. Page served as CEO until 2001, when Eric Schmidt took over, and then from 2011 to 2015 when he became CEO of Alphabet, Google's new parent company. He is a founding investor in Planetary Resources and also funds the flying car startups Kitty Hawk and Opener. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, by name of Jeffrey Preston Bezos, was born in January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. His net worth is $140 billion as of May 2022. Jeff Bezos, an entrepreneur and e-commerce pioneer, is the founder and CEO of Amazon, the owner of The Washington Post, and the founder of Blue Origin, a space exploration business. He is one of the world's wealthiest people thanks to his successful business operations. He grew up with a passion for computers and went on to Princeton University to study computer science and electrical engineering. He worked on Wall Street after graduation, eventually becoming the firm's youngest senior vice president in 1990. Bezos left his wealthy job 4 years later to launch Amazon.com, an online bookshop that became one of the internet's most successful success stories. In 2008, Carnegie Mellon University awarded Bezos an honorary doctorate in science and technology. He was also named one of America's top leaders by U.S. News and World Report. Number 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. He is a South African-born American entrepreneur who co-founded PayPal and established SpaceX, a launch vehicle and spaceship manufacturer. He was also one of the company's early investors and CEO. He enjoyed reading as a child and would often read for several hours at a time. Musk was 10 years old when he first became interested in computers. He taught himself computer programming at the age of 12 and sold his first piece of software, a $500 space game named Blaster. Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX, topped the Forbes list in 2022 with a net worth of $219 billion. With his electric car company Tesla and his rocket company SpaceX, Elon Musk is striving to enhance transportation on Earth and in space. Musk launched a campaign to take Twitter private in April 2022, which resulted in a $44 billion purchase. He intends to put $21 billion of his own money into the purchase. Musk sold 9.6 million Tesla shares worth $8.5 billion in the weeks leading up to the takeover announcement.